All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. I want to give a double honor to the elders and the apostles who rule well, and a salutation to the Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of the earth. Today I'll be coming out with a little small lesson covering a few books and a few scriptures concerning, your labor in this work. I will work for Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. It's not in vain, man. We're not doing this for nothing. Anyways, I'm in the car, Bon Yasharala, and my first book I'll be coming out of is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Be steadfast, be unmovable. Don't let nothing take you out of this truth or cause you to be out of this truth. Be unmovable. Be like a tree. A tree is very unmovable. You have to literally dig up the soil around it to move that tree. Always abounding. Always learning something concerning this truth. For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain. Our labor is not in vain concerning this work. Going out on the highways and the byways, doing these sit-downs, this is not in vain. This work that we do, the work that you do, is not in vain concerning this truth. Concerning Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. My next book will be Philippians chapter 2, verse 16. Holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach Yahushua, or Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. So basically, you got to hold on to the word of life. This is the word of life. Preaching this truth of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is the word of life, that you may rejoice when Yahushua come back and he crack them clouds and come back on that sky and come back on a chariot. You know what I'm saying? You have not run. It says that I have not run in vain. You have not ran this race in vain. Neither have you labored in vain. Neither have you worked in vain. This work concerning this truth and pushing this truth in sincerity is not in vain. The Most High is telling you the work that you do for him is not in vain. You ain't doing this for nothing. You're going to get a recompense, and it's going to be a good recompense. Unlike Esau and the 2/3 who going to get a wicked man's recompense. Because they not running this race. They not staying steadfast in this faith. They not being unmovable. They not laboring in the Lord. They laboring in Serapis Christi, who they ignorantly call, Jesus Christ. And all that. They laboring in Aset and believing all these other false gods and believing in the works of Esau's hand, which all that's going to be destroyed. That's not going to survive. But they want to believe. So they going to get their recompense for that. But y'all in this truth, that's pushing this truth in sincerity and working in the Lord in sincerity, your work is not vain. You ain't doing this for nothing. You're going to inherit a mighty, mighty gift. A good gift. The next book is Isaiah chapter 65. My point is 23, but I'm going to start at verse 22. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. There you go again. The Most High saying you ain't building for somebody else to inhabit. You ain't planting seeds and doing this work for somebody else to reap the benefits. It say, for as the days of a tree are the days of my people and mine elect shall enjoy the works of their hands. A tree, is a very unmovable thing. It takes a very powerful force to move a tree. To move a tree up out of its place. But it says the elect shall enjoy the work of their hands. Hopefully, I am part of the elect and the brothers that's pushing this truth from the elders on down. Hopefully, we are part of the elect. We shall enjoy the work of our hands. The work of your hands is laboring in this truth. It's doing what you're supposed to do. Verse 23, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them. Basically, we not laboring in vain. We not bringing forth trouble, which is, anything bad or evil. Salaki. We are blessed. The Most High say you blessed to do this. You are blessed. And in the kingdom, you know you're going to be blessed when you get in the kingdom. You're going to be ultimately blessed then. Be blessed of the Lord and the offspring. So, just for those folks who say we ain't going to be having sex in the kingdom, how else is the elect going to have offspring if we ain't going to be having sex in the kingdom? But anyway, that's another topic that's already been covered. I'm just covering the fact that our labor is not in vain. Our work in doing this is not in vain. We're not doing this for nothing. The elders and the apostles and the Akim, from them on down, we're not laboring for nothing. We're not doing this for nothing. Our work is not vain. You're going to receive a recompense, and it's going to be a righteous man's recompense. Unlike Esau and the 2/3 who going to get a wicked man's recompense. Though the 2/3 going to be brought back, but they will be brought back through the elect in the kingdom. And with that, I'm Nakar Yasharallah, coming out of GMS Lions Den camp. Shalom.